Hey, it's Candice from KSU, and this is my new personal trainer, Terri. Now you say, hi, I'm Terri from Body.
Hi, I'm Terri from Body Power.
She'll do personal training, you've got classes, kickboxing, all kind, whatever you need, that's why it's personal.
That's correct. We've got Pilates, we've got kickboxing, we've got boot camp, we've got core training, we've got balance training, weight loss, athletic performance.
But it's all personalized, so whatever you need, give her a call. She does a free assessment. First time, no charge, free assessment, find out what you need from Terri.
I actually think every athlete should do Pilates because it helps in flexibility. It actually helps in the mobility of joints, especially the hip joints. A lot of times knee problems come from ankle tightness, ankles being out, or hips being too tight, your hip flexors. We have a lot of students sit all day long in school. They come home, they sit in front of the TV or the computer. So everybody has like tight hip joints, tight hip flexors. So basically, if you do Pilates correctly, you only need to do 6 repetitions of everything. You know, a lot of times when we lift weights, depending on if we're building bulk or using endurance, it's anywhere between 6 reps and 25. But in Pilates, if the technique is correct and you isolate that muscle, then you're only doing 6 reps on anything. And I consider it very subtle because you leave, unlike a regular workout where you're tired, your muscles are sore and everything, you actually leave feeling really good. And then all of a sudden you wake up one day and whatever ailment you have, bad hips, bad knees, bad shoulders, they're actually gone. Some of the exercises like the rolling back that we do actually realigns the spine. And of course Candice, we haven't even gotten into the leg exercises. I've given her 2. Not even 2. Hold on. No, I've given her 1 leg exercise already that isolates the hip joint, and she's already seen results. There's actually 5 leg exercises that we need to add. And so she'll really be burning at the end. Really be burning.
I think I'm really burning right now.
Oh yeah? Pilates works a lot from the inside out. So you've got deeper tissues in the abdominal area than the outer layer, okay? That work as a girdle, kinda. It's kinda like a girdle, so when they tighten up, they pull everything in. And that's what Pilates does. You'll feel your stomach getting flatter and stronger, which is actually in Pilates called the powerhouse. And the powerhouse is your hips, low back, and abdominal area. And the powerhouse on a body is where it's basically the how would I say it, the core energy of the entire body. If you have a weak core, there's only so much weight you can do lower body and so much weight you can do upper body, and then you're going to come to basically a plateau or a standstill, because that core, the force, it's all connecting to the stomach. So that's kind of why I started her in Pilates, but mainly for the hips. But the functional training that we do is a lot of low back, hips, and core. So what we're trying to do is strengthen that before we get her on weights that load her on the outer limbs. Helps with balance. We haven't really worked on balance yet though, have we?
No, I tipped over when I first got here.
That'll come. A lot of times when we do exercises like for hips, when you're loosening up, if you're in track, you'll see a lot of players go like that. That's loosening it up. It's not strengthening it because they're not isolating the hip joint and moving my upper body, lower body. There's purpose for this exercise. It is a correct warm-up. But in Pilates, if you were to do something, you would keep the upper body nice and still and you would circle, so you would isolate that hip joint and then the burn would come. That also could be a good warm-up too. So neither exercise is wrong, but in Pilates everything is isolated.